Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Thiem with the National Weather Service here in Peachtree City, and this is your weekly weather briefing for February 16th, 2017. Alright, so we'll start with a little bit of history. Yesterday we had a cold front that moved through the area, bringing with it quite a bit of precip. If you look on the right, there's a radar imagery associated with the cold front at 6, 8, and 10 a.m. yesterday, and we saw that the system came through, brought quite a bit of convective precip, and with it, some decent precipitation amounts. If you look on the left, most areas throughout our county warning area got anywhere between 1/4 and 3/4 of an inch of precipitation. However, south of the I-20 corridor, we did have some enhanced areas of precipitation when our measurements got anywhere between 1 inch and 1.5 inches. For the current conditions around the area, the bottom left shows that the cold front has already pushed through the southern point of the Florida Peninsula. The radar imagery in the upper left shows that there's really not a whole lot going on across the country. Some snow flurries in the northeast and continuing rain for California out west, but not a whole lot in between. About an hour before this recording, we're in the mid-40s throughout most of our warning area, and our highs today should climb into the low to mid-60s. The next and possibly only chance of rain we have in the forecast period is going to be on Saturday morning through Saturday night. There's going to be a closed low going to be making its way west and north of the area. That's going to bring with it some showers. Most likely not expecting any thunderstorms, at least at this time. As far as accumulations go, we're not looking at a whole lot. Most of the rain is probably going to stay a little bit towards the south of our county warning area. Lighter rain towards the north, but not expected, at least at this time, anywhere over 1/2 inch of precip with this next system. The bigger story this week is going to be the continuation of above average temperatures throughout the forecast area. Today, with the passage of the cold front, we're going to be slightly cooler. We're going to bounce back Friday back into the high 60s. Saturday, with the rain coming through, we're going to be back in the low 60s. But from Sunday to Wednesday, we're expecting temps across the entire forecast area to be in at least the high 60s, if not the low to mid 70s. To put that into some context, on the left is a ranking of the top 10 warmest Februaries on record going back to 1878. Currently, we're sitting at the number 2 spot with an average high temperature of 65.1 degrees, only 1/10 of a degree shy of the current standing record. If this next week turns out the way we expect, we're going to easily be able to pass that top ranked spot. Taking a look at drought conditions, not much has really changed from last week or even the week before that, with severe and exceptional drought persisting for most of the area north of the I-20 corridor. And unfortunately, not much rainfall is expected in the next 7 days, so conditions are pretty unlikely to improve, at least throughout this week. And that's it. Above average temperatures for the next week and a chance of rain on Saturday. This has been your weekly weather briefing. Again, I'm Kyle Thiem from the National Weather Service. Have a good weekend.